question is to the Premier. This government is now planning to close up to 4 forest area schools, pulling students out of their communities to take long bus rides to attend a super school, the first in Lambton County to have students from kindergarten through grade 12 in the same building. At the direction of the provincial government, the Lambton Kent District School Board has closed 14 elementary schools, 3 high schools, and 1 adult learning centre. These buildings are important to the health and future prosperity of these communities. Speaker, will the Premier finally recognize the vital importance of rural and small-town schools to the social and economic life of their communities and place a moratorium on school closures until the funding formula can be fixed?
Mr. Speaker, we know that schools are vital to the social fabric of our communities, Mr. Speaker, and that is why we are asking boards and municipalities to work together, Mr. Speaker. We're also asking boards to work with each other. The coterminous boards and communities can come together to talk about the joint use of school spaces, to talk about how do we serve the needs of this local community in the best way possible on behalf of the students in our community, Mr. Speaker, as well as on behalf of the community as a whole. And Mr. Speaker, we've recognized that in rural communities there needs to be greater and more investment, and that is exactly what we have done, Mr. Speaker, through the Grants for Student Needs. We have funded our rural and our northern schools to a greater degree. We've put standards in place, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that every student in Ontario gets the best education possible, and we're going to continue to make those investments.